Welcome to the Centre of Key. In today's class, we're focusing on opening the front, squeezing into the back, and working towards improving our ability to get into either a half camel or a full camel pose. If camel pose is something that you struggle with, then this is a great class to try to get you on the road to getting there. So let's get started. So come onto your hands and knees on your mat, and we're just going to start by stretching and squeezing into the spine. So knees are hip width, hands are under the shoulders. Let's take a breath in here, and on the exhale, lift the back up, tuck the head, push into the hands, squeeze the belly in, and then breathe into the middle, neutral spine. And on the exhale, let's look up, squeeze the head back, pull the head to the bottom. Feel the spine squeeze, push through the hands to lift the chest. And then breathe into the middle, hold there for a moment. And then exhale, drawing the spine up, tuck the tailbone, tuck the head, look to your belly button if you can. Breathe into the middle. And exhale, looking up. So just a great way to warm the middle of the body, to warm up through the spine, push through those hands. Breathe into center. And then exhale, drawing the belly up, tucking the head, push the hands firmly into the floor. Good, one more each way. Inhale to center. And then exhale, looking up, squeeze that back strongly. Try and pull your eyes as far back as they can go. And then breathe into center. And exhale, lifting up now, tucking up. Breathe everything out. Squeeze the belly button in strongly. And then breathe in, back to center, and just stay there breathing out. And then let's take the bottom to the heels into a child's pose, and let your arms stretch forwards. The weight is on your hands. Try not to have the elbows touching the mat. And then just relax through your shoulders. And we're going to breathe 3 or so breaths here. As you exhale, just let the hips drop to the heels. One more breath. Beautiful. And then curl up through your spine. Head comes up last. Good. And we're going to sit off to one side, just opening up through the side of the body. So one foot in front here, one foot at the back. Hands interlaced behind the head. So we want to open the sides. So take a big breath in there. And on the exhale, elbow going to the outside foot. So we want to feel the stretch through here. Feel the squeeze on this side. Inhale, come up. And again, exhale to the outside foot. Just make sure your elbow isn't coming forwards to the knee. Pull it back. Keep it in line with the rest of you. Inhale up. And exhale over. So try not to hunch forwards. Making sure we're side on. Inhale, lifting up. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, big breath out through the mouth. Push the air out. Good. Inhale to lift the spine. Exhale, going over. Top elbow lifting at the same time. Relax into it, breathing out. Last one now. Inhale, come up. And then exhale over. Big breath out through the mouth. Keep breathing out. So you can go a little bit further now. Soften, soften, soften. And then breathe in. Coming up. Good. All right. Give the shoulders a little roll. Let's swap the legs to the other side. You might find one side is harder than the other, so always go back to your hard side. Do maybe 2 or 3 more on the hard side. So take a breath in here and exhale, elbow to the foot. And you might not get very far to start with. Breathe in, coming up, and exhale through the mouth, softening as you go over. Inhale to come up and breathing out over. Top elbow lifting, bottom elbow coming to this foot. 3 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Try not to wince or scrunch your face up. Smile if it's possible. Inhale up. Last 2 now. And exhale. Just enjoy the feeling of your body stretching. Inhale up. Last 1. And exhale over. Just keep breathing out now. See if you can go a little bit further. Relaxing into it. Good, and then coming all the way up. Awesome. All right, let your arms go. Give the shoulders a quick roll. We're coming back onto the knees. We're just going to open up through the shoulders a wee bit now too. Let's take the arms up, bend one elbow, reach around with the other hand. So your hand is bent here, sorry, your arm is bent, your hand is on the back somewhere. Take a breath in, lift the chest, and then exhale, pulling the elbow behind your head. So you're feeling the stretch through the sides and the armpit. Inhale, release, exhale, pulling it across. Inhale, let's do 6 faster. 1, 2, 3, that's it. 4, 5, and 6. Good. Let the arms come out. Give them a quick little roll. Let's do the other side. Grab the other elbow. Big breath in. And exhale, pulling behind. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull. Inhale, 6 little faster ones. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 4, 5, and 6. Very nice. Let that go. Again, a quick little shoulder roll. All right, so we're still on the knees. I'm just going side on so you can see. So I just want you to breathe in and stretch one arm up to the ceiling. Reach up as high as you can. And as you exhale, take it back and bring your hand to the floor behind you. And then inhale, take the other arm up, reaching up. And then exhale, get the hand to the floor. Now if you can't rest on the palms, rest on your fingertips. Eventually you'll get there. All right, breathe in, take the arm up again, stretch and reach. Exhale, take it back and down. Other side, breathing in. Exhale, down. 2 more. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, taking it back. Good. Last one. Big breath in. And exhale back. We want to stay here now. Take a breath in. Tuck the chin in slightly. And on the exhale, we lift the hips up off the floor. So big squeeze in the back, big stretch through the front of the thighs. Inhale, bring your bottom down gently. And exhale, push through the hands. Roll the shoulders back. Don't drop the head back. Keep the chin slightly tucked in. Inhale, come back. Let's try 2 more. Exhale, squeezing up. Try and get the bottom as high as you can off your heels. Inhale, down. There's 1 more. And exhale, squeeze. Lovely. And then come down. Take your legs out. And let's lie down on the back for a moment. Palms are up. Legs out straight. Let the shoulders soften. Let the arms go. And just take a couple of breaths. Palms facing upwards. Breathing down into the belly. So there are lots of different ways we can work on these poses. This is just one version of getting there in this session today. So I want to squeeze a little bit into the back of the waist. So I'm going to get you to interlace your hands behind your head. Stretch your elbows out nice and wide. Now if this is really hard for your shoulders or upper back, your elbows can't touch the floor, then you can just take your arms out to the sides and push your palms down into the ground. But ideally we want to try and get to this point. So look at your feet. Feet are about shoulder width wide, not too wide but not together. And I want you to pull your toes back so you feel the backs of the legs lengthening. All right, so chin is tucking in, toes are pulling back, big breath in. And on the exhale, squeezing your bottom up. So we're trying to lift the hips off the floor. Don't bend the knees, don't dig the heels in. Inhale, come down. So the toes keep pulling back. And exhale, squeeze your bottom up. Press the heels forward. Try and soften the shoulders. Inhale down. And again, exhale through the mouth. Breathing out, the hips are lifting. Let's do 1 more. Inhale back. And exhale, squeezing up. Now staying up there, take a big breath in. And exhale, push your hips to the right and then roll that right hip down towards the mat. Breathe in up to the middle. Exhale, push hips to the left and then roll that left hip down. Inhale up. Exhale, push to the right and roll as if you've got a ball underneath your bottom. Inhale up. Exhale, push and roll over. And up. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, push and roll. Try not to roll the feet. Inhale up. Exhale, push and roll the hip over. And up to the middle. And then gently down. Good. All right, just let that go. for a sec and breathe. So this can be really challenging for us to work into the back of the waist. So it's really important that we practice this one, especially if it's hard. Okay, so when we lift the hips up, we want to push them over to the side and then try and tip the hip down. We come to the center, push across, and then tip the hip down without the feet moving with us. So it's isolating right into this lower back waist area. Okay, so that's why it's challenging. So you can always come back to this again in the video and do it again, watch again if you need to. Let's take the feet now to the width of the mat. Yeah, so again, we want to do the same thing. Notice when you lift the hips though, we don't want the feet to roll outwards. So always keep turning the thighs inwards so the feet stay pointing up to the ceiling. And I know there's a lot to think about, but the more you practice, the easier it gets and the more attuned to your body you become. So hands are interlaced behind the head again. Toes are pulling back with the feet pointing straight up to the ceiling. Take a breath in and exhale, squeeze that bottom again. So working a little bit lower down the spine now. Inhale, come back. And again, exhale, squeeze. Toes are pulling back, chin is tucking in, backs of the legs stretching. Inhale, back. Let's do one more. And exhale, up we come. We're going to stay up now. Take a breath in. Exhale, push and roll the hips to the right. You won't be able to push them far, but you can definitely roll them. Inhale, up. Exhale, push and roll to the left. Inhale up. Let's try 6 more. So 1, 2, moving the hips, not the feet. And 4, and 5, and 6, coming all the way up, and then gently down. Lovely. All right, bring your legs in. Let your arms go. Just give yourself a moment to relax. Take a breath. And maybe you can sense now this energy in the lower back area and the back of the waist that we've pressed and squeezed into to bring some tone, some energy and some blood into that area. Very nice. All right, so let's stretch and open it by bending the knees up, bringing the knees over the chest, just holding here for a moment. Relax through your shoulders. Take a couple of breaths. Let the lower back lengthen. Breathing down into the belly. As you breathe out, softening. Good. All right, so let's keep the right knee in. Take your left leg straight out. Squeeze the right knee to your chest. Pull the toes back on your left foot. We're holding the right knee as you breathe in. And on the exhale, try to pull your head to your knee as you push your straight leg forwards. Breathe in, come back. And again, exhale, pulling up. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed. Inhale down, there's one more. And breath out, squeezing out everything. Good, and then come down, let that go. Beautiful, just feel that right leg soften. Let's bring the left knee in, holding on to that now. Pull the toes back on the right leg on the ground. Big breath in, and exhale, squeezing the head to the knee. Try to get the nose and the knee to touch one day. Inhale, come back. And exhale, don't tighten those shoulders up, try to keep them soft. One more, inhale down, and exhale. Are you scrunching your face? I hope not, try to soften. Good, and then breathe in, come back, excellent. All right, let that go. Legs are soft again, just noticing the hips and the belly. We're gonna work into the belly now to bring some tone and energy there. So let's interlace the hands again. Bending the knees up now, so knees and ankles together, elbows wide, take a breath in, and exhale, knees to your right side, keeping the knees together, keeping the feet stacked. Inhale to center, exhale, knees to your left side now, just feeling the twist through the belly. Inhale up, let's do another 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, coming all the way to the center. Let's lift the feet now. Knees are over the hips, heels in line, toes pulled back. Knees are glued together. Breath in. And exhale, knees going a little way to the right side. Just make sure they don't drop to the floor. Breathe in, pulling up. Exhale, knees to the left, keeping that chin tucked in. Try not to turn the head. Inhale up. Exhale, over we go. Opposite elbow, pressing back to the floor. Breathe in, up. Exhale, squeezing across. Inhale up. Let's do 4 more. So 1. Inhale up. Exhale, 2. Breathe in, up. Exhale, 3. And 4. Very nice. Coming all the way back. Knees come over the chest now. Hands are still behind the head. Toes are pulling back. Knees together. Big breath in. And exhale, knees to your right elbow. Don't let the knees slide apart. Inhale up. Exhale, knees to the left elbow. That's it. Beautiful stuff. Squeeze the belly. Breathe in, up. Exhale, knees go over. Inhale, center. Exhale, go across. Feel the belly working. Inhale, let's do 6 little faster ones. 1, 2, elbows back. 3, chin to chest. 4, 5, and 6. Coming all the way to center. And then let your arms go. Let your legs go. Give that a moment to relax and soften. Feeling the energy now in your belly, the sides and the back. Breathing down into that space. Awesome stuff. All right, bending the knees up. Now, we want to try and hold both ankles. Now, if you can't hold both ankles, grab your right ankle and take your left arm above your head. Okay, so try and stretch out through those left fingertips as you hold onto the right ankle. If you can hold on to both ankles, then please hold on to both of them. All right, so feet are pointing forwards. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, we're lifting the hips up. So if you're holding one ankle, make sure the other arm is stretching away behind you. Inhale, come back. And again, exhale, lifting up. Push down through those feet, the heels, the big toes. Inhale, back. Let's do 6 a little faster. So 1, 2, squeezing up nice and high. 3, breathe out through your mouth. 4, 5, and squeezing up, breathing out, breathing out. Stretch the fingertips above your head if your arm is there. And then inhale, coming down. Good. All right, so if you're holding both ankles, then you stay holding both. If you are holding one, we're swapping over now. So holding the left ankle and stretching the right arm back. Feet turned inwards, chin to chest. Take a big breath in and exhale, squeezing up. Push down through the feet. Inhale down. Exhale, lifting up. Good. Inhale back. Let's do another 6. So 1, big squeezes. 2, inhale down. Exhale, 3. 4, arm is reaching. 5, and squeezing up, breathing out till there's nothing left. And then inhale, coming down, and just let the legs go again. Let everything soften. Okay, good stuff. So if you couldn't grab both ankles, doing one arm at a time is really good. It'll help open up the whole shoulder joint so that eventually you can reach down to grab both ankles at the same time. So practicing one arm at a time if you need to. All right, so let's bring those knees into the chest again. You can rock a little left and right if you feel you need to. And then coming to the center, we take a breath in and exhale, pulling the head to the knees, feeling that lower back stretch and open. Inhale, come down. Exhale, head to knees. Trying to get the chin between the knees if you can. If you're nowhere near it, that's okay. Inhale back. And again, exhale, lift. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed. And let's rock and roll. So just kick your feet so you get a bit of momentum. And we're coming back up to kneeling. So coming onto your knees once again, you're just going to see if there's any improvement in that previous stretch. So camel variation. So breathe in, take one arm up. Exhale, take it back to the floor. Inhale, take the other arm. exhale, take it back. So we're staying here, big breath in, and exhale, drive the hips up off the heels. Maybe you can open more. Inhale, come back, keeping that chin tucked in. Exhale, lifting up, feeling the front of the body more open. Inhale back, let's do one more, and exhale, squeeze, feeling the back of the body more engaged in the process. Lovely, and then coming down. Good, just take a quick little child's pose. Curling up, take a breath there. Alright, and then slowly curling up. We're going to try camel variation now, just one on each side, just to get a sense of whether we can get closer to that pose. So let's come onto the knees up here. Now we're going to breathe in, take one arm up, right up next to your ear. So the arm is adjacent to your ear, and then the other hand is just beside you. And on the exhale, we're leaning back, we're reaching, trying to get the hand to the ankle or the heel, keeping this arm here next to the ear. And then breathe in, coming up, and exhale, let that go. Let's try the other side. So inhale, stretch the arm, and exhale, leaning back, that other hand coming down, trying to reach your ankle or your heel as the other arm touches the ear. Good, inhale, coming back, and exhale down. Let's try again each side. So inhale, lift up, and exhale, lean back. So if you can't get all the way back, just go as far as you can and just get a sense of trying to reach for that ankle. Inhale, come back, exhale down, last one, breath in, reach up, and then exhale, leaning back, just getting a sense, if you can get there or not, doesn't matter. And then breathe in, come up, and exhale down. Let's come onto the hands and knees now. Take a breath in, exhale, squeezing up, belly tucking in, push through the hands. Inhale, let's look up to the ceiling now. Hold it in, make those arms nice and long as you squeeze the back. And then exhale, drive the belly up, drive the back up to the ceiling. So one more each way. Inhale to look up. And then exhale, squeezing it out. Lovely. And then coming to center, take another child's pose just for a few breaths. Now as you're here, just feel the breath coming into the lower back and the waist and the hips. Feel the chest is nice and light. Got the arms hang beside you, resting on the mat. Beautiful. And then curling yourself up. Just coming to finish, sitting however is comfortable. Hands rest in the lap. Let the shoulders relax down. Taking a breath. So you could lie down on your back if you wanted to for another minute or two. Totally fine. And sometimes that's a good thing to do to really integrate the work we've done. So please feel free to do that. Otherwise, let's take a big breath in. And exhale down. Inhale to rise. Exhale down. One more big breath in. And exhale, hands to prayer pose. Lovely. Just softening here, closing your eyes. Let the tailbone sink down to the floor. Let the crown of the head lift up to the ceiling. Palms together in front of you. Elbows out nice and wide. And just send some love and gratitude into your body. Acknowledging the progress you've made in the class today. Even if it's barely noticeable, it adds up each day you come to your mat. Acknowledging your deep inner self for your continued practice here. And thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye for now.